Hi guys, I'm out in my vegetable garden today and I thought I'd just do a really quick video just to show you what the garden looks like in the middle of October. The salvias are still going strong, looking pretty. These are the canna lilies I planted from seed. They're still flowering. Straw flowers are just amazing, guys. They just go and go and go. What I learned is I have to stake them. They just keep producing all different colors, just stunning, and the texture is amazing. So in this garden bed, in the beginning, I had broccoli in here. I pulled that out. I did put some spoon tomatoes. I gotta say, they didn't do great for me, but right now they're producing actually a lot of fruit. See them down there? They kind of go everywhere. I gave some of these to my cousin, and she said hers were amazing. She put them in her salads. When you do eat them, they're pretty tasty. My scallions are big. They smell delicious. I need to use these up, scallions. So that was that bed. Over here, I'll get to that later. Over here is where I had my carrots and onions. I'm still pulling carrots out of this bed, guys. Still pulling carrots. And they're delicious. I have some right here I'm going to eat tonight. I might as well show you what I pulled today just to have the carrots. Ground cherries I have by the hundreds. Now, I don't know. I've never grown this before. So one, I don't really know how to use them. I eat them like in the garden just for my own personal snacking. But I know there's some recipes out there I gotta look at because I have these by the hundreds. And I'm not sure if anybody knows out there, do I need to pick up all of these little tomatoes, little ground cherries, or are they gonna sprout up all over my garden next year? I found a few radishes that I missed, some cayenne peppers. My sun gold tomatoes are still doing great. I have a couple of Jimmy Nardellos. My tomatoes, I mean, they're not looking the best, but I'm gonna puree these down and put them in my freezer. I have one bell pepper that I found. These are blushing, not bashful beets. I think they're way past due. They're probably mealy. I don't know. I gotta feel them. They're way past. I just forgot about them in the garden. And one cucumber I forgot about. But that's what I just picked today. So, still pretty good for the middle of October, right? Over here, the other thing that I love is I have these giant zinnias. There's a bee loving on it right now. They're different colors. They're really quite pretty. They look great in the vase. So I'm really enjoying those. I'll plant more of those next year. My Brussels sprouts seem to be getting some insect damage, but they're still there. I'm gonna wait until the first frost or so and then pick them, because apparently if you wait till after a frost, they taste better. I've never grown these before, guys, so if you guys know differently, let me know. It's kind of hard to see because they still are underneath the cloth, but you can kind of see them all there on the plants. The plants now are hitting the top of my hoop, so they're probably at least 3 feet tall. Over here was where I grew my peas and my lettuce, so not much going on here. I do have this pretty zinnia here. I did replant some green beans. They are growing a little bit, but I just think I did it too late. I mean, maybe next week I can get a couple beans off this, but disappointment, my amaranth. This is all it did, guys, all summer. I mean, we stopped watering maybe a month ago because we had so much rain. We shut the watering system off, so, but still, these never did more than this. Grew from seeds. I'll try again, but I mean, I've seen these gorgeous and big and gorgeous, and that's what I was hoping for, but that's not what happened. And the other fail was my pickling cucumbers. I don't know, look at them. First of all, I never picked them, so this is what they look like in October. They just didn't do great. I obviously have some green beans still on the vine, some beets I never picked. Now, my butternut squash. Not doing awesome, guys. These are the mini butternuts. I mean, I have one growing here. I don't know anything about squash, guys, so if someone can tell me if this is going to be successful or is it too late. I have a couple in here. So that's that bed. I had some sunflowers and stuff in here. I just pulled out all my bush beans. These, I pulled out some cosmos. I have some straw flower over here. All of a sudden, my nasturtiums are bouncing back. They just don't like the heat. So next time I'm going to plant them not in full sun. Over here I have just some marigolds going by. All my tomatoes are pretty much done, although I did pick a bunch of them today. Basil's done, but I picked a bunch of peppers today too, so that's pretty good. I have another bell pepper growing here. So, it's still yielding a little bit. Cinderella peach zinnias definitely will grow again. This one isn't as pretty as the one in the other garden, but big, happy with those. Some more zinnias, which are very pretty. Excuse me. I think these are the giant zinnias. I forget what they're called. My pot, as you can see, has seen better days. We stopped watering, so. Over here, more tomatoes. My cucumbers are gone past. I pulled out some green beans that were over here. There are a few cucumbers in there that I'm gonna wait just a little bit more, but I probably won't use those. And this was some kind of amaranth. I can't remember the name of it, but it kind of got swallowed up by the plants here, and it's right beside the door, and it kept getting crushed in the door. So that's the vegetable garden today, guys. Oh, and I didn't even show you my herbs. They're still going. But look at my dahlias. First time growing them. I think I'm gonna be addicted. I did make mistakes. How pretty they look. I didn't stake them. So as you can see, the straw flowers are just still going strong. Just amazing. They're probably 7 feet tall. Tons of dahlias on this plant, but unfortunately it's not staked, so they're all falling over. So I can show you some. I mean, they are really pretty. This one I believe is called Milena. I have a few varieties. This is the Cinderella peach zinnia, which has been going all summer. Looking lovely. I cut from it. Oh, is the bee enjoying it still? Oh, sorry, it's not focusing. And again, my salvia down, Mealy cup sage down there. That wasn't the hybrid. That's not the proven winners. That's just one I got from a nursery. I didn't think it was going to do anything, but look at it. It's going strong. Looks nice. Believe it or not, my generous gardener rose just bloomed the other day. It's got a few buds on it. I'm not, excuse me, I'm new to roses. I'm having a hard time making it. Every time I try to make it go like you're supposed to make it weave like that, I break the stems. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have to do more research and hopefully it survives. Again, this is my other cut garden, cut flower, but I just pulled a lot of stuff out of here. So it looks kind of messy, but I have some different kinds of dahlias over here. This one I will plant again. I don't know why it's not focused. Frank Kafka. This thing's been going literally for months. Just deadhead it and they just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I have some more Melenas here. There's a bug in there. What bug is that? I don't know. Oh, there's a bee way up in there. See it? I don't know if you can see it. He's enjoying it. And then this one, I don't even know the name of it, but it's quite pretty. It's yellow. I'm not a big fan of yellow, but this one, it's like a lemony, pretty yellow, and it has some like pink on the edge. So it's really pretty. Here's another one. See the pinkish orange on the edge? So that just bloomed recently. So I don't know the name of that one. But overall, pretty happy with my flowers. Next year, I'm gonna go hard with the dahlias because they are stunning, and I'm gonna stake everything. So it was kind of a fail because if I back up, you can see how everything just kind of fell over. I didn't stake it really at all. Let me look at this one over here. Anyway, so that's just a quick walkthrough. I guess I'll take you through the disappointing perennial bed. But look at my alyssum on this pot. October 16th, still looking great. Gorgeous. Hardy hydrangeas, not hardy hydrangeas, hardy geraniums starting to bounce back a little bit with all the critter damage. Everything got eaten back here. I think that my blue fescue grass might be a goner. It just kept getting eaten repeatedly. And you guys know how I feel about the drift roses. Even now, they're still beautiful. And the rest of the garden is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I just hope things come back next year. It's just a little sad right now. My roses that got eaten down to stubs did make a slight comeback. And I got to prune those limelight hydrangeas hard. I put those in this year. This one's coming back a little bit. Again, I said in my previous video, the Royal Raspberry Agastache, I absolutely adore. We stopped watering. Look at my pot. It's pretty dead. I got to rip that out. So everything else pretty much got annihilated by the bunnies. So that's the back garden. take you around to the other side too, might as well. Buddha bed has seen better days, but you know, it is October 16th. Overall, this was a really pretty bed this year with the new addition of the fountain and this beautiful blue mohawk grass, I think it's called. Love it. Merely kept sage and the bubble gum. I'm leaving these for now, my elephant ears. I took the giant green one that was over there. I brought it in the house. I have to do some research on if I can overwinter that in the house. I'm not sure. And again, loving this coleus. And I love the flowers on it even. Very pretty. That's a begonia. I'll show you quick around the front too. Might as well. My front bed. Hydrangea's looking lovely still. My Baptisia's coming back. You can, where it's all disturbed, the soil's disturbed. I planted about 850 bulbs recently. If you don't see that video, you can go to my channel and watch it. If you didn't see it. I'm not going to name all the plants. I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of what it looks like in mid-October. I mean, it doesn't look awesome, but I'm still enjoying it. I love guara. And again, my front bed, kind of a disappointment this year. The lemon coral sedum still looks great. Pots are struggling a little bit, but that's okay. Good news. Out here, the roses are still growing strong. My hydrangeas need to be deadheaded. This, I love it. Russian sage. I am going to plant, probably in between each plant, a big clump of Russian sage because you know what? It's been a great performer. And good news again, my clematis came back. Let's hope it does okay. And the roses continue on October 16th to look this pretty. And I literally, it's been, I don't know, 2 months maybe since I've even done anything to these, like deadheading or anything. So they're pretty amazing plant. And everywhere where you see the soil disruption is where I put bulbs in for the spring. Morning light miscanthus, which actually looks so gorgeous in the sun. It's like purple. It's cloudy right now, so it's not really showing how beautiful it really is. So guys, I really wasn't planning to do a little quick video, but it was a little impromptu thing I did because I was kind of pleased with the harvest behind me. So I thought I'd show you that. And then of course, you know, I ramble and show you around. But I just wanted you to see what the garden looks like at the middle of October. I'm getting ready to plant my garlic now. And after that, there's probably not that much. Maybe some harvesting of some Brussels sprouts and the rest of my carrots and stuff like that. But other than that, I think the vegetable season is coming quickly to an end. But I hope you enjoyed the content, and I know it was just a quick little off-the-cuff walk around the yard. But until next time, happy fall, guys.